What's going on YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be and welcome to SkyLine, a brand new hero collector that came out just a couple of days ago. So if you'd like to download the title, I will have some links in the description below. So with all that being said, FG, what type of hero collector is SkyLine? Well, I think I pretty much give it away via this spoilerific home screen right here. But SkyLine is one of those hero collectors where all of the heroes are actually waifus, and those waifus are half waifu, half fighter jet or bomber jet. So let's start the video off as we always do with the heroes that you can collect, because you guys know what I always say when it comes to covering hero collectors. Exactly. That's exactly what I say. Good job, Kathleen. I appreciate you watch my videos. I like you. Stick around. So this is what my roster looks like thus far. And yes, I absolutely know that the art design of this game is not unique to SkyLine. There are plenty of other games on mobile that look exactly like this or better. You got games like Girls Frontline, you have Azure Lane, you have Lane Girls, Ultra Weapon Girls, plenty of others that I can't even mention right now. So you might be asking yourself, FG, does that disqualify this game from earning your FG3000 stamp of approval when it comes to heroes that you can collect? No, it doesn't, because even though this is not a unique art style to this game, I do really find this art style unique and captivating. Like, I like to see how they come up with combining the waifu with the airplane. So right here, like her trigger joystick right here is the actual jet, or what, throttle, excuse me. Then she has landing gear on her heels. Like, I like to see what they come up with. So yes, absolutely, this game does earn this stamp of approval right here. So right over here, this is another really cool one right here. I like, that's just a 1-star character right there. Just a 1-star. Of course, you have to have your lollies in the game as well. She's actually part cat, I think. Yeah, she has some little cat mittens there as well. Here's a couple others right here. For whatever reason, you can't see her feetsies. I wanted to scroll down and show you her feetsies. She's wearing 2 different types of shoes. Got a little band-aid here for whatever reason. I don't know what's going on over there, but you do. You do. What else do we got here? A couple more. Here's another one right here. Very interesting design as well. And then another character that, right here. This character you get after you log in for 2 days. Another really cool waifu. I just like the design. So yes, this absolutely passes when it comes to heroes that you can collect. However, and where this game fails me, just like Azure Lane, and I know people are going to be very upset when I compare this game to Azure Lane, but just like Azure Lane, I don't really like the combat in this game at all. So this is the team that I'm going to bring out to combat here. Now there are 2 different lanes that I can go through. I don't actually have a choice once I'm here. Basically, the lanes are dictated on who you bring into combat with you. So if I click forward, it's going to check to see if I have any sniping waifus. I don't. All I have is like one of the bomber types, so it's going to go to this lane, but if I had a sniper one, it would go down. So you want to kind of clear out all the lanes to get all the rewards you possibly can, but at the end of the day, you can always proceed forward. So here we are in combat. It should look very familiar to Azure Lane. I'm going to go ahead and pick my offense here, so I'm going to go with Assault Dogfight, which is attack up and defense down. And here we are, and this is where the game loses me. I'm gone. So as much as I love the art design of these characters, a part of me is I just can't get the same feeling once they're chibi style and all pint-sized little waifus. I mean, they're cute, they're adorable, and all that good stuff, but this is where the game pretty much loses me. All of the weapon attacks and like the gunshots and the missile attacks, they're very limp. There's really no impact of combat here, so, and like I said, I know people are going to be very upset that I even attempt to compare this to Azure Lane, but this is the same feeling I got when I was playing Azure Lane. I was super excited about collecting the characters, but then once I got into combat, this is not exciting for me, especially in a game where there is no interaction in combat whatsoever. As you guys can see, you can't do anything in combat besides watch. If I'm gonna just sit around and watch combat, I want it to be a little bit more exciting and engaging, and I'm sorry, I can't, it's not enough for me. It's not. We're gonna go ahead and go through all of this combat here to get to the boss at least. Hey, censor that, FG. I mean, they're still kind of cute. I mean, it's borderline. It's borderline. But I figure if you're gonna play a game like this and you don't really mind the combat not being super engaging and super like amazing to watch, you probably might as well play Azure Lane, to be honest. But that's just my opinion there. Unfortunately, this is one of those games as well that I guess they think players just aren't advanced enough to open up a speed up function or a ×2 speed until they get to a certain point in the game. I hate that so much. I don't know why developers do that. The mobile industry is such a crowded space right now. Sometimes you don't get 10 minutes of a person's attention before they uninstall your game, and you are really, I would not risk hiding your speed behind a later level, because sometimes a slow speeded combat is enough to put somebody off to make them not want to play your game any further. So I just don't think it's a good idea to hide your ×2 speed at a very late level like this. And this is actually a pretty late level. You won't be able to do this. Like I said, this is my second day playing. You probably won't unlock ×2 speed until deep into your second day. So probably not a good move. There we go. Got ourselves a little SkyLine waifu drop. And here we are on to the boss. Here we go. Again, I gotta censor it twice. Future FG, put some black bars on that or something. I'm not. All right, got some hostiles detected. Here comes a little enemy waifu right here. We're just gonna switch this up. Switch up our offense here. And here we go. Now, the first little section of combat shows out of range, so only certain types of waifus, only certain types of these characters actually have a ranged attack that can attack in the first phase of combat. Then once the first phase of combat is over, you go into the dogfighting stage, and that's where everyone else can actually attack, no matter what type of range they have. And that's basically what you're seeing right here. And it'd be a lot nicer if you could speed up the combat a lot sooner. This is not super exciting in my humble opinion, but hey, you might love this game. Don't let FG dictate the games that you play, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm about to lose a waifu. Uh-oh. If I lose a waifu, I'll show you something a little scandalous. I'll show you something a little scandalous if one of these waifus goes down. I think you already have a good idea. And what I'll do, if this does not happen in this fight, at the very end of the video, I will do a fight that is just clearly too hard for me, so you can see what happens when your waifus do not win. That's not a very good indication. Yeah, you guys stay tuned. I'm not trying to clickbait you. You already clicked. I'm not trying to video bait you. Oh, that sounds worse. That sounds worse. At the end of this video, I'll do some combat that shows us losing, so you can kind of see what's in store for you there. So let's go ahead and return back to base, and I'll show you what else you can do here in SkyLine here. Now, as you might expect, you have all of your little waifus right here. You have to repair them after combat. It's one of those games where they don't repair on their own. So I'll throw them in the repair bay, and they'll come back in 10 seconds, and they will be repaired. Also, this game is one of those games where you kind of want to retire all of the drops that you get quite often, because they give you drops to increase the power of your other waifus. So you're going to collect as many waifus as you possibly can in battles, and you're going to turn around and use those little bits and pieces to enhance the waifus that you're currently using. So that was that piece that I just used. Enhance this one right here. Now she's a little bit more powerful. There is an equipment system as well. So I'll go ahead and put this light auto cannon on you, and another auto cannon on you, and there you have it. So of course you can enhance these to make them even stronger. There is an evolution system, but I haven't quite gotten there just yet. You got to get all the way up to level 40. I'm not getting that high up there. And there's also a costume system as well. So whoa, easy there. So if you want to dress up your waifus, there's probably going to be some type of costume system in the future. I haven't seen that as of yet. So that is that. Of course, edit group is pretty self-explanatory. Development. So this is, kind of in the same vein as those other games. If you want to make a new waifu, you basically have to, I don't know why I would rather just have a basic gacha. So for example, this one right here, I'm going to take the formula that this guy used to make that waifu, which is 230 of these materials across the board. I'm going to go ahead and click develop, and then I'll come back in 21 minutes. And I'm not guaranteed to get that waifu that I just copied the formula of, but maybe it increases the chances. I don't know. I don't really like these types of systems. How about this one right here? J5. We'll go ahead and get that developing. Get that in the queue, 15 minutes, and that'll unlock. You can unlock 2 more slots using cash shop currency, and I'll show you the shop in this game. It's actually very, very empty. I like this waifu right here. Baseball jersey waifu. I like it. In addition to that, you also have basically a crafting system right here. So I'm going to use these 3 waifus right here, but actually, no, I'm not going to do that. Use 3 waifus that you're not using, because this is one of those games that if your waifus are actually busy doing something, they're legit busy doing something. So you will not be able to use them in combat at all if they're actually developing gear and stuff for you. The game's not even fully translated. You saw that? I saw it. And of course, later on, there's going to be some things for training, which are going to allow you to level up your waifus while you're passively. And then, of course, evolution, which I already told you before. Haven't quite got to the point where I can evolve anything at the moment. And the very last thing that you can do in this game is expedition. Pretty straightforward, as you might expect from other types of hero collectors. You send your waifus out on missions. Once again, while your waifus are gone, they cannot do anything else for you. So make sure, here we go. I don't want to use you. Let's use a waifu that is, it's kind of hard to see which waifus you have gone and which ones you don't. So as soon as I click this button right here, I will not be able to use any of these waifus and anything else. Nothing whatsoever. So this is one of those things that you do when you're about to leave, or you do with, like, you know, extra waifus that you're not actually using actively in combat. But that's it. That is the game. You have your campaign mode, right? So right now there are basically stages 1-1 all the way through 1-7. And then once you get a little bit more powerful, you'll be able to unlock even more stages. And there are some extra hard stages that you can obviously see here that'll unlock over time. So I'm sure there's plenty of campaign combat, so not to worry there. Development and expedition, and that's it. I don't see any signs of a PvP system or anything like that, or alliance system, so that's probably coming in the future. But that is the extent of what SkyLine, I was about to say Skyrim for a second, that is the extent of what SkyLine has to offer at the moment. So, if you guys stuck with me, you dirty. So let's jump in, and we're gonna do, oh wait a minute, I'm an idiot. I just sent most of my waifus on missions. I'm gonna ruin all this. I think we can still do it. We probably still have some waifus that we can use. Hold on. I think we're still good. Alright, full team of waifus here. A couple of low-level ones. We're gonna go through our hardest stage here. Let's see if I can die. See if we can get beat up here. So there we go. It checked to see if I had more than 5 group members, which I did. And it also checked another class, so that's why I went up to this lane. Cool artwork though. I like it. So let's see if I can't get beat up here. Alright. Hostiles detected. Let's go for something that's defense down. We'll go for this one right here. We'll try our best to get beat up. Another thing that they can do, they can probably introduce some more enemy types a little bit sooner. Quit hitting people so hard. Man, I should have brought even weaker people. They can probably introduce some more enemy types a lot sooner than they have. Oh my goodness, I am decently strong to this, but once my shields are down, we'll start kind of eating away. It'd be really nice if the speed up function was a little bit earlier in the game, but alas, it is not. Oh, you guys are hitting too freaking hard, because I sent all my low-level waifus out on missions. Good job, FG. What a way to ruin the video. You know what? Who cares? We'll keep going. Eventually, I'll get to the point where I am not strong enough to do this. Don't worry. Let's just talk about other stuff. Hey, how you guys doing? What waifu are you? What waifu collector are you currently playing? Me myself, I'm playing Destiny Child. That is my waifu collector of choice right now. But like I said, there are plenty of others. There's Ultra Weapon Girls. There's Lane Girls. Girls Frontline. Azure Lane, which I hear people just love that game. They find it, you know, one of the most free to play, most active. You know, you just saw something right there. I didn't actually defeat all of them, but the stage is over. So I'm not going to get a perfect rating. I'm going to get an A here, but there is a time limit on how long you can actually fight things. So I'm still going to be able to move on. I just won't be able to SS that stage. Hopefully this boss is strong enough to beat me up. But I hear Azure Lane is one of those games that is like super free to play, massively updated. People just swear by that game. If you go into any of the Reddits and ask for like a waifu collector to play, people will suggest that game through and through. Come on, beat me up. All right. So they got the jump on us here. Here's another little waifu. She looks kind of cool. I'm slowly taking it back a little bit. This one actually looks kind of cool, even in her chibi form. She looks kind of cool. I might take it back slightly. Okay, we're getting beat up a little bit. Game's not even fully translated. Okay, down this waifu goes. Oh, that's not that good of a one. FG, you maybe stick around for that. Well, the one that I saw before was a lot worse. I'm sorry. All right, we should be getting beat up a little bit more here. Let's see what else you guys got. All right. Looks like my front line is probably going to get beat up here in this next engagement. Oh, look. Whoa, easy does it, FG. Demonetized. Have you seen the videos that are monetized on YouTube? You know what? I better get away with this. It would be ridiculous if this video gets demonetized compared to some of the stuff that I've been seeing on Reddit. All right. We might actually get away with this. If I get through this stage, even though I might not beat it, if I get through it without dying, I think I might actually get the ×2 speed unlocked. Fight, keep going. Showdown special. Look at it, this screen just changed. Now we're in space fighting. Oh, we're gonna lose another one. We're gonna lose her in a second. Up, down she goes. Oh my goodness. Oh, why did her pants fall down? Oh my god. FG. Is this what the channel is? Is this what the channel really is? Sometimes. Just sometimes. I mean, I gotta cover the games that come out. What do you want from me? I'm not asking for these games to be made. Alright. I think I made it through this. So I think I still get credit for that? I think I still get credit for that. So... oh no, I think I actually have to beat the boss in order to do it. Let's check really quick. But the video, we're done. Oh, they're all damaged. I think I may have unlocked ×2 speed after that, but who knows? That's, like I said, that's about deep into your second day of gameplay before you'll even get that. I still think it's way too long, but that will do it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, once again, my name is FG3000. Thank you so much for watching. I was hoping that it would show me all of the waifus that you can collect, but unfortunately, it does not. It tries to hide the waifus from me, but actually, I can actually show you some other waifus over here. They're not that slick. Look at this. I can change my little avatar picture. There's a couple other waifus right here. Look at this. Got a witch waifu. This waifu with a P on her head. I don't know what's going on there. A little ponytail waifu. Thunderbolt too. That's kind of cool. Little business suit waifu. I like it. How many times can you say waifu in one video, FG? All right. Top hat girl. Samurai woman. Look at this one. That's kind of cool. Kind of cool. So yeah, the art design's actually really good. But other than that, oh wow, there's even more. There is quite a few waifus here. Oh, and the game just crashed. So that will do it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Once again, my name is FG3000. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later.